All right, guys, welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, all good, all good.
Hey, can you hear the background music? Is it not too bad this time? Or is it loud?
It sounds all right to me.
Cool. All right. How did we get on yesterday? A bit too loud, Dom? Cool. Let me just sort that out. How about now? Perfect. Cool. All right. Just got to get the new little levels down pat. That should be all good. Hey, actually, how are you, mate? Yesterday was a bit annoying. So just couldn't find an entry. This is the worst case scenario. Really wanted to find these longs, but where you're talking about, like this pullback, in hindsight, looks so good. And I was really just looking for a bit of a deeper pullback, but price just kept on going and going and going. So, oh man, that was annoying because really liked the idea of these buys. Just couldn't find an entry without feeling like I was buying the high. And then it was just a recovery day, wasn't it? After the CPI, NAS has some nice little moves where it finally did pull back to like the Asian high before pushing up again. US 30, similar thing. All these US equities actually had the nice moves, but German was the one that just basically just took off, never came back. And we're seeing the same volatility now, just pushing up from almost immediately, as soon as Euro opened. So let's see. We've got some little bit of time, 25 minutes before London Open. We are traveling inside of this order block here now. So this is where we're at. So and then above here is all-time high again. Just very, very brief downtrend, and then the bulls got in again. I'm actually a little concerned about people that are worried about missing these highs. I still think we're going to have a really, really nice couple months at least. But then I think there's going to be a lot of people when the correction does, the market crash inevitably does happen. When it happens, there are going to be a lot of people that are just like, you can imagine if you got in, say like here, people investing, not trading, from investing point of view, would have had a couple years before they actually started seeing whatever they invested start to make them money again. So I think it's gonna happen again at some stage. But from traders, we don't care if it's going up or down. Up's easier than down. But yeah, this is starting to get like pretty extended. Anyway, that's besides the point. The gold, very disappointing yesterday. Very disappointing. It did nothing, didn't it? Literally nothing. Let's have a little look at gold.
That's got to be the smallest range for ages, isn't it?
For an entire day. Look at it, just flat as. What was the maximum we did? It did 120 pips in the New York session, but I just couldn't believe every time I was looking at the charts, I felt it was either 1990 or 1992. It was just there the entire day. Even when I woke up during the night, I was sort of just checking to see what was it at. It was like still 1992. Crazy.
Yeah, yesterday I really tried to look for that buys from the downside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried 3 buys here in this area.
Oh yeah. No luck.
Yeah, all 3 losses. The one was break even, one was small loss, and third was again loss.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I know the consequence because this is a daily area.
Mm-hmm.
Daily area for the buys. So maybe today we may get that buy, but at least still bias is still correct. Yesterday just took out the London low and then we got moved to the upside.
Late as well, wasn't it? 3:30
Yeah.
UK time.
That area is a bullish engulfing daily candle, and if it can get back down there again, we could get some movement off it today.
This guy here.
Yeah.
Yes, that FU candle. Yes.
I was going to join you last night, Ashkay, and my little boy woke up and he was grumpy, and so I laid down with him, and then I thought, and then when I saw
you're lucky you did not too close then.
Yeah, I know. And I got a big night's sleep, and when I saw the ranging this morning, I was, that was good that I didn't bother staying up.
Yeah. Best case scenario then, when you wake up and there's just nothing happened.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe today, after seeing this candle, we may start pushing to the upside.
What
because
about
we kind of created HCS here. This was a HCS here.
Yeah. Well, what about the big sell-off? I think it was the night before. I missed that too. I was going to stay up late and I didn't.
CPI.
Gosh, it was a big move down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get in on that?
On CPI day, I took a sell before the news.
Yeah,
and it works out for me, but I did not hold it for longer. It just I closed around 60 pips.
Yeah.
But then afterward, it's moved like a 300 pips to the downside.
Gee whiz. My God.
All right, so let's do a little housekeeping for today. So we've had some UK news. We had some UK GDP came in pretty poor numbers across the board. So for GDP, minus 0.3%, forecast 0.1, minus 0.1, sorry, I should say. Year on year is flat so far. Manufacturing came in good, 0.8 positive. They were forecasting negative numbers, but then the rest of it was all just pretty poor. So, yeah. Now we've got, for the rest of the day, we don't really have a lot. We've got Christine Lagarde speaking in 20 minutes. So orange folder. I'm not really sure she's going to talk monetary policy. Oh no, could, yeah. Yeah, she could. Shake the mark a little bit. So that's pretty poor timing. 8 o'clock speaking with London Open. Then the rest of it not much going on till New York session. We've got retail sales, Empire State Manufacturing, and unemployment. So let's see. No doubt there's going to be Fed speakers. So let's see what that brings.
About that news thing, so you can also observe this thing. Let's say then the previous number was 43.7 minus 43.
Yeah.
And the current one they are expecting 13.2.
Yeah.
13.7. So it's a big difference here. So the number, whatever the number came, it's gonna be surprise. So the first move gonna be one directional. So you can predict this kind of move.
Mm-hmm.
So I backtested this thing. I think most of the time, whenever the previous numbers and the forecasted one, it's a little bit difference. We see much difference. The actual number came, whatever that can be, it's gonna be surprise one. So you will see one directional move, at least for first 1 minute. I'm talking about that, the move we wanna capture. Let's say we wanna enter before the news. So you can also try this thing. You can just try it on demo first.
Mm-hmm. Share saying Swiss red folder. I don't see red folder for Swiss. Is it this one? The Seco consumer climate. Yeah. Back to your point. Actually, Empire State, they get this wrong all the time. The time.
No, I'm just saying, for initial move, like if we got like any kind of negation or any kind of HCS before the news, and if you see the already which news we have to consider, like we have a lot of news, but which one wanna go move, we gonna get that one directional move. Like we don't want to see like a spike up, spike down.
Yeah.
So you can try to see whenever we get a big difference on the previous one and the forecast, the actual one came, whatever that number be, at least first initial move, we can capture that move. First 1 minute, like 30 pips, 40 pips, or 50 pips, depending upon which type of news we are looking at, like a NFP big move, CPI big move, PPI, PMI. These are the news.
Yeah,
you can try this thing.
Tomorrow's gonna be a big one. That's what I'm looking forward to see, this PPI. This has the power to really propel stocks again for the rest of for Friday. If this number comes in low or as expected or low, we're going to see weekly candle close really bullish.
And we are expecting bullish momentum here. Like let's say price able to respect this area, this FA candle here. So already we got HCS. Maybe today we may spike down, maybe
take the low
one more time,
and then push up.
and
That's what I was thinking. I wouldn't mind seeing a candle. I think this will really shape those buys again if we get a candle closing like that. I think next week will be very easy buys if we get something like that. All right, so not really expecting much for London open on gold, but let's check. I want to have a little look inside of this daily candle, just a little bit closer, just to see around this base. What do we have? So this is pretty much what we was. This was the low, wasn't it?
Okay.
So where price came down to like these wicks.
Yes, correct.
They were the lows. So that was like your little order block. Well, the last bearish candle before that move. From the hour. Yeah, let's see if we can, if it does push lower. Where's that coming from? Just gonna pop you on mute, Rani, just quickly. Okay, so this is kind of the area. Yeah. This area. Let's see if we can bounce off there again to look for some longs. I'm gonna set an alert there just while waiting around this monthly level. Now there's a German. Oh boy, it's going to be quite tough because we're at the top of this range. Be careful of fake outs. Careful fake outs. Because that yesterday's daily candle was worst case scenario for me. In that we missed a lot of these good buys. Well, I missed a lot of these good buys because I didn't really get those pullbacks. And now we're at near this all-time high. I would be pretty keen to see price not break it. I'd be pretty keen to see price respect this area and then actually look for sells today, like proper sells. Yesterday was like scalp sells. Today I'm looking for like proper sells to at least maybe come back and test like New York low from yesterday, which would put us in the vicinity of, yeah, let's take out Asian low, and I think I'll target. I'd like to target this New York 50%. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Where do you think we're going? Up or down today? So I want to see price push up from the outset. And then I'd like to see price come back down to retest this like 16,950 area. I think that'd be pretty nice. So NY 50%. Going to clean all these charts up a little bit. At least down to this level. This Tokyo Fix area. So sells. Fake out sells. Yeah. Sell off New York high maybe. Down. there's something inside of this wick that I've marked out previously. 5-minute liquidity candle. Trendline liquidity as well. So I'll give you like I'll discuss what I'm thinking in a minute. Okay. So I'm thinking buy to sell initially. I think that'll be the first move. I think yesterday's move just going straight up. I feel like I missed a lot of the party on this one. Now we're getting close to these all-time highs. I think big money would like to buy low again. We've got trendline liquidity building during this European session, European Open. We've got some nice liquidity points up here to the left. We've got an order block on the 30-minute from New York high. This was back on Monday. This will be the weekly high currently as well. So I think we could find a little reaction from the current weekly high. So it could like be looking to break out and then just get little pullbacks from here. We've got, if price pushes up past that weekly high, then I'm definitely expecting reactions from this level, even if it's just like 20-30 pips. I think they'll be nice easy sells. I like the idea of price pulling back to at least the New York 50% or even this London high. I really like to look for buys potentially from that, maybe just like bounces for now. And then if we're looking at the previous daily candle, and the daily candle low was here and the high was here, then it wouldn't even be much of a bottom wick. It'd only be not even to the 38% of a daily candle. So that's not even much of a pullback, but that would be nice for sells. So yeah, buy to sell. I think that would be the best case scenario. I'm only kind of looking for this move. Maybe we pop up to here, but I'd like to see that. I'd definitely like to see price sweep this liquidity. So same thing. If we push up, I could be keen to cowboy trade this one, or wait for a 30-minute candle that looks, sorry, a 3-minute candle, 3-minute or higher candle that looks like a rejection wick. Then looking for sells. What do you reckon, guys? Think it's a sound idea or a terrible idea?
That's where I'm at. Looks good to me. It's really high. It's been pumping all day. It's got to pull back somewhere.
Yeah.
And the question is where?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's what I'm thinking. That 43 level, and that's a 4-hour neckline as well. Resistance here.
4-hour neckline.
Yeah.
This up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
At 43 level.
Yeah, and it's the order block as well from on the 30-minute. That's this candle here. I know I've extended it all the way to the left. I don't know why I've actually extended it all the way to the left. We'll just make it a little bit cleaner. Is everyone across this idea? Simply that, right? It's an idea. So it's either going to work or not going to work.
Yep.
Manage our risk accordingly. Breaking this trend line now will kind of suck because that's what we kind of got yesterday, wasn't it? The last 5 minutes. So we're approaching that time, the last 5 minutes again. This is what I did not want to see. This like bearish candle. But, well, actually if the same thing did happen, last 5 minutes before London Open, and then we get that push to the 43 number, and then we can look to take that sell. And remember how we did this one. Lost 4 pips here, and then butchered the sells on this one because made back some, but then missed the bigger move, and then it just bounced and it was just up all day after that. But yeah, I think the consensus is buy to sell. Glenn, what do you think? Yeah.
If you go to that 30-minute again, on 30-minute, we have that FU candle already here. So maybe price will not be interested to take a retest that this FU candle upside because of this FU candle. So maybe price may just retest this week. Already, I think we got a retest there.
Let's extend that across. So the colored green and purple box will be that lower FU candle. And then I'll just double that up as well for here. Ivan thinks going to push straight up and down. Yeah, I think we're all across. I think we've got the same ideas, hey? What about the buy side? Where are you thinking buys from, if anyone thinking that? Like from Asian low, NY 50%, London high?
I reckon it'll pull back hard to the Asian low.
Asian low.
It's just gone too hard, too fast.
And we're in this range, aren't we? Like we've been in this range since this for what now? Getting 3 weeks. Okay, let's go to all chart view. We're in the final 5 minutes. So let's go to 30-minute bottom left. 15-minute. 5. Glenn's back. I was going to ask you, Glenn, what are you thinking about this trend line?
I'm looking at the NAS, and NAS is going really, really well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Dom, HCS on 30-minute, acting as support, maybe.
I was in a long, but I'm looking at short than that.
Oh, 1 hour. Are you looking at these two, Dom? These two? Or these two? $17,000. So this
Yeah,
higher
there you
one.
go.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is just the same as yesterday. These first, the last 5 minutes is the little pullback, and then it sort of pushes up.
Yeah.
Actually, do you reckon it's done the retest? These no top wick candles kind of making me think that it might wick up just to here and then power down again.
On your H1, it's wicked into a good zone.
Yeah, I love this zone that we're at for these cells. Let's get this going. Okay.
Also, we've tipped into some trendline liquidity at the higher side as well.
From the all-time high to
The last two, well,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
even this is a flag or tunnel or range or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So Christine Lagarde's going to speak as well at this 8 o'clock time. So I wonder if there's going to be a little bit of hesitation, just in case, with her opening remarks.
Oh, I was just done.
Well, I double cowboyed in short. I set the trade up and pressed the button by mistake.
You might get lucky here. All right, 1 minute. Come on, give us a nice one. Our candle's closing quite strong bearish. This little rejection wick. Back to 17,000. This is your area dom. Let's see if it holds.
That dotted line I was telling you about last night, that H4 range, the middle section of the range.
Yeah.
For that. So, for me, it's here.
Right.
Looking at price action.
Right, little gap down. Okay.
A quick suck.
So far, the same as yesterday. Last 5 minutes down. And then we got that little bullishness. We're at these 3 minute no wick candles. But if we can, I really want it to push up, don't I? Like a bit higher. I think I might even just go in sells here with a bit of a wider stop loss and scale in. So okay. I'm going to take a sell here. Anticipation. Stop loss is up above this area. So I've got a wide stop loss. But I'm just don't want to miss this move, and I don't want to get just jagged out by a quick little move up. So I'm in a sell now. And I've got a stop loss up here. So it's a bit wider than I normally do with the 20 pips. But I'm just putting it above these areas. I'll be willing to scale in. I keep my risk low. And then this is what I'll target. I'll target something like this. Sound good? No. Reality is like that.
Oh, sorry, was that a joke?
Yeah, it was a joke.
I was just catching up going, what?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Just keep 5 pip target.
Yeah, go for 2 pips. I risk 50.
It's a sure thing. It's a sure thing. Over the long term, it always beats the house.
Okay, so it's about this zone again. because I'm prepared to scale into this one in a negative position. So worse, if this just reacts and drops down, it's kind of annoying. But I'm a little bit worried about this trend up as well. But I don't want to miss the move. Like, it's not my preferred area, but it's not an area that I don't want to put my stop loss just above here. That makes sense. Like, it's not an easy area to look at, especially with a tight stop loss.
I was a bit late for the session. Where's your buy zone today?
So my preferred zone is up here. This area. Oh, sorry, buy zone. Sorry. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't fully decided on that yet. I would like to see the New York 50% hit, but that's kind of like a target for shorts. I'm not too sure about my buy zone yet. I think London high from yesterday, which would be it's around the same area.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Waiting for the speech, perhaps.
Nah, let's see if there's any headlines.
It's just BPI.
Saying incoming information broadly in line. She did say that they feel like the last quarter was stagflation. What I'm more considering, like, I don't mind if it just goes straight up. Like, I'm really willing to give it a second chance. Wondering, like, if you are waiting for the 3-minute candle, 4-minute or 5-minute or whatever minutes to close like a high wick, like a rejection wick. I'm wondering if that would be where I want to scale in. But I think I'm in this position already. That I wouldn't scale in negative if it gives me a signal here. I'd only be looking to scale in if I could keep my risk fairly low and it did that up here, because then I'd actually be getting a much better price. If it does react and it's starting to go down, I would prefer to then look to scale in when it is in positive. So I'm just trying to work out the best way to manage it. This was a little bit of a FOMO entry. FOMO of it just wicking up into this area and then having a candle that closes too far down. So I was willing to get into this trade a little bit early and just sort of sit through this price action. Definitely didn't give that fast move, so probably didn't need to worry about that FOMO entry. What was that?
Just accelerated then.
Yeah, I'm keen for this area 40s to be hit.
What's a fucking one?
What's that?
Oh, sorry. I was muttering to myself about my magic green line. I've got these yearly lines that seems to attract to. I just realized that it just breached one. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're hitting that top one. Okay. Yeah, if we get a liquidity candle here, I'll add to this. So I'm watching this specific candle very closely now. My first entry is just crap position. Yeah, nice call, Dom, from the 17,000. Gold starting to push. Yeah, hit a 95. Come on, 3-minute candle close bearish. All right, I'm added on this on the close. So second position, hopefully it doesn't just burn. But looking for something like this. Stop loss pretty much up to 50. So just a little touch higher than where it is. First 15 minutes coming to a close, looking super strong again. Damn it, man. So powerful.
We're only a sneeze away from that all-time high.
Yeah, it's getting a bit close, isn't it? I think the market.
24 pips, I think I've measured.
Yeah, I think market's going to do me on this one. Why short here? Trend is your friend. Well, it was an idea and I was willing to take the risk on it, so because I thought this was a good area based on what I was seeing over here to the left. But you know, it's all right. That's why it's good not to never risk more than like it's seriously low. It doesn't affect what I do next by taking that. It was worth a shot in it for me anyway. Bit more risk than not bit more risk. The risk was adjusted. Bit more pips. Like instead of doing 20, did 30 just to give it a little bit more room. I was hoping for a quick one here, and I like the area for shorts. A little bit stronger than I was hoping, but it's all right. Well, it seems it's been bullish from all yesterday, so I thought there was a good chance that the big boys would like to pull back a little bit to reset those buys again. But oh damn it, Mark can have it. Okay, that's fine. I'll give it another go if I get a confirmation from this level now. But those first two. The second one is, yeah, oh well. Yeah, that's pretty bullish. What did...
You're pretty much going to go short for the all-time high.
I don't like shorter than all-time high. So, because when you get these all-time highs, they can break pretty hard to the upside. I didn't want to give it more risk on top above here. Above 30 pips, I thought it was going to be a little bit excessive. So I just had to lower the lot sizes, just so they were, so it still like keeps the risk pretty low. Crazy, man. Look at just insane. Maybe reverse in US session. There's going to be I'm sure there'll be a decent sell at some stage. Unfortunately, it wasn't with the open, but and now we're right at the all-time high.
Pulled back to all-time highs, only 80 pips.
Oh, look at it now. Yeah.
17100 would be 100 pips on the London session.
Yeah, that's another thing. Look for the 100 to 120.
Yeah.
So like shorting 17100.
I've got that level in.
Man, so annoying. Like, because I was so bullish for yesterday, but I just couldn't find an entry. I felt I was going to be buying the high. I wanted to wait for that pullback, but they never gave it. And then now today, try to short again, and then just, oh well.
So officially, the UK is now in recession. Yeah.
Is this the second quarter?
It's the second 3 month consecutive where it shrunk.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that announcement would do.
I don't think
Well,
they.
not announced,
I don't
but
think
that-
they care, do they?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Oh, gold broken out. That's annoying. Because yesterday I was looking for that buy as well on gold. And then yesterday just ranged. So what German did is what I wanted gold to do. These markets are just not logical, are they? Gold 95.
Oh, taking the high on mine.
Gold, German.
Um,
Yeah, German's all-time highs again.
Funny how on one hand you're reading news headlines saying the German economy is in tatters, and then you see all-time highs on the German 40s.
I know. It doesn't make sense, hey? Like, market evaluation for some of these companies are like 30 times their revenue. So the biggest one that's in the German 40 is SAP. Let's see what SAP has done on the open. Which one is SAP? Be one of these German ones, but all the prices will be different.
I think it's SAP FD, isn't it?
Yeah, I was trying to work out which price feed I get. SAP SE, you see there's heaps of them. Do I take the NYSE one? London Stock Exchange? I'll do this one.
Look at that one, massive gap.
Yeah, 166. That seems to be what it was here, 166. Oh, it gapped up. Oh, huge gap. Jeez. Like from 164 up to 167. Well, did anyone take the longs on the open? Congrats if you did.
I didn't hold it long. I was with you. I was ready for shorts.
Yeah, did the same thing yesterday. The exact same thing. So it was this last 5 minutes before the London Open. We had the pullback. So that one and that one. And then it just went boom. And this is what I was hoping for. This little move down. But this one, I just shot straight up. 70 pips.
I had this month. But on my terminal this week, actually hit it.
Oh, yeah.
So Asian low, you Euro low, the pre-frank low, and London low all touched that line.
Oh, okay.
Different price tag, but so.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Going again.
Yeah.
Must be getting close though.
Yeah, I'm gonna like a typical London volume would be around 100 pips, or 80 pips in the first hour. So that's pretty much where we're at now. So 100 pips would be pushing it to the 17,100. I never like shorting it just a high, just for the sake of it. But I might give that a go. It's going to be counter trend again, which is a bit of a shame. But I just want to, do I really want to wait for price to continue pushing up for a pullback to create support to keep going up and wait through all this, or try just do a counter trend and try to get some pips. You know, I don't mind if I'm bullish or bearish, I just need to pick one direction. So if I'm waiting for a pullback, then I could be sitting here for I could just be sitting there all session. But this 5-minute candle closes bearish like this, then I might sell the high of it. If it closes like kind of like a doji thing, I won't touch it. But hopefully it can like close and then on that little pullback, then short it. And I think I'll keep the stop loss pretty tight. I'm just using fixed lots. So it's not gonna doji. Yeah, there's nothing. Maybe if it takes the high and then breaking the low, I'll take it then. Because then I'll be anticipating that this candle, if it's taking the high and then taking the low, then it could be, or even probably before it takes the low, anticipating that this is going to be a engulfing candle. And that way I can keep my stop fairly tight. Okay, so keep an eye on this 5-minute then. If it just keeps on going up, there's no trades, there's no damage done. But flipping bearish again from this candle, it's only got 2 minutes left. But that could be a nice rejection wick. If it closes up here, just wait. There's no, if you're holding buys, you're looking good. If you're trying to sell or short this thing, don't short what it is doing now. It's gonna get too high. It's gonna wanting to see it reject the top. And then start making a new base. Yeah, just wait for it to slow down. Oh man, this is great. So bullish, man. Oh, Sarah, you took the longs before the open. And held. Holy, nice one. Yeah, at this stage, I just want to make a 30 pip pullback. "30 minutes closes a monster." So I'm looking for it to fill this wick. This is the top of the 30-minute wick now. So the next 30 minutes, I'm going to let it do its thing. I'm hoping it just doesn't drop. Hoping that does fill this wick, and then we get a rejection from above here. And then I'll give that another shot.
Pendulum broken.
The ones.
First time it's broken the 10 EMA.
You're looking at this, are you?
Yeah. Wasn't very good retesting. It's having a bit of a rollover as well.
I missed that. What did you say at the start?
Gold looks like it might be rolling over a little bit too, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm not confident on that one.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable selling gold. So remember what it did yesterday. That it went down, and then we had two candles, bullish, that were like this, and then longer wick, kind of making like these higher highs. And then the next one actually did go down, then came back up, and then it ended up closing like something like that. So I'm trying to anticipate to get in about here. And then it bounced from the current London 50% as well, which will still be like 30-40 pips. So I think if it's breaking the low, I think if it breaks these highs now, I'm going to go for a sell. Yeah, let it break these lows, break these highs, and I'll give it another shot. It'll look something like this. I'll probably secure around here. I'd like to try hold it, but it's pretty bullish at this stage. Something like that.
Sorry, gold pullbacks due to a trap exit.
From Tuesday?
Yesterday. A break of the range. The buyers looking for a breakout from the range.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I didn't think it was. I think the general sentiment is it's going to go long, so I don't think that many people are exiting. But there is a reaction.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye on gold as well. Oh, look at this. Hmm. Yeah, still keen for this. Definitely more volume than I was anticipating at the start. But there was nothing said. Was there? Like, wage pressures is inflationary. governing council needs to be confident that will lead us to sustainably to a 2% target. So that to me suggests it's like not cutting too soon. But that doesn't sound like they need to hike rates whatsoever. But they're saying that I think they feels like the words were that they're at a good level. It should bring them to their target. And then all of this is saying pretty much in agreement that the economy is not in a good way, that it is struggling. Yet we saw some good momentum to the top side. So I'm going to look for these sells again, and if I'm just wrong and I take a third hit, then I think I'll just accept it. Let that count survive for another day. It's getting close to my sell zone again. Johnny, how is that a pen in order? It's not a pen in order. Like I'll enter at market, but I'm just giving you an idea of what the levels I'm looking at. That was before these next two 5-minute candles came down. I was kind of hoping that it would level off a little bit. I would see something spike a little bit higher. I do like though on the 5 minutes that there is no top wick on this one. So I would like to see something sort of spike up. And this could be like a buyer's trap where, you know, all price is just super bullish, buyers ready to jump in. Maybe they are, you know, maybe they are ready to buy, to just keep on pushing price up. But who like, would anyone, does anyone feel comfortable buying this high? Personally, I don't. So, and if I get hit, if I get snacked on this, then I'm only putting the risk in that I'm willing to risk on this. There's no revenge trading. There's no trying to get back at the market. There's no nothing. It's simply, I'm bullish on the market as well, which is crazy to miss this run up. It's just, what do I think the next move is? I think the next move would actually be a bit of a pullback. At least, you know, 30 pips. Let's say 30 pips, 40 pips maybe. Hopefully we can get a lot more than that. But I'd like to see sort of some inducement to get buyers interested again, and that's why I wanted to see this push down, then push up, and then push down again. And that's the case. Then, like if this 3-minute can close bullish, and next one breaking the highs into my sell zone, I'll give it a shot. I don't really want to sell like down here. I gave that shot here when I was worried about missing the move, and that, you know, obviously it didn't work out for me. But I think this could be a decent one.
You got the bearish bias. Hopefully, it's not like December.
Just bullish every single day.
Break all-time high and then just be bullish again for another 7 days.
Yeah.
Before a single bearish candle.
Yeah. Oh, where'd my thing go? Oh, now it's reloading on me. Okay, yeah. So this, I want to sell now, and I think that's the inducement side as well. Okay, so hopefully this 3-minute candle or 5-minute candle doesn't close too bearish, because I would like to sell the highs of it. Oh, thanks, Dave. By the way, the current gold reaction looks like a trap exit. The trap that formed at yesterday's range. Just have a little look at this. Oh, nice reaction.
Got quite a few zones marked out, but that was my trap exit that I painted, and I didn't actually set it because, well, I actually saw a trigger and I got spooked and I got out because I thought that maybe there's still a lot of bullish sentiment, people expecting it to return, so maybe the trap was set, but the trapped buyers wouldn't exit on critical mass because they'd be still expecting to stay in the trade. But the reaction did occur and I would have been a profitable trade again.
Yeah, it would have been.
I keep on jumping out.
All right, come on. One more push up into the sell zone. Man, this chart feels like it's taking a lot of memory.
Do you want to kill the music, mate? That might free up some memory for you.
It says here, you see it down the bottom, it says memory usage, 111 megabytes, 244 megabytes. This one here was saying, look, 3.6 gigs.
That's massive.
Yeah, that's something's unusual going on.
Being hacked, mate.
Maybe. Because look how slow it is. That's super high. Normally it sits around 500 megabytes. 3.6 gigs is something's going on. I'll kill the music just in case.
Why don't you just relaunch your TradingView as well?
Yeah, that's what I did. Reset it. Start that again. See it? There you go. Memory usage 260 megabytes. Before I was doing 3.6 gigs. That was a bit strange. Yeah, coffee time. Well, not here at the moment. It's almost wine time where I am now.
I can actually ask you for a coffee now and almost be able to get it hot.
That's true.
Almost.
Well, it's a shame you're not in Canberra the week before. That's when I was going to be in Canberra.
Oh, spewing.
Have you tested out the effect of having a wine yet, or
with
the effect on price?
Trading and wine? I haven't yet.
No. Just how does price get affected if you take a wine break? Have you tested that out?
Close to a coffee break.
Are we gonna? Should we find out?
It'd make for an interesting Zoom call.
You may as well do it while you're in Australia. You can't do it in the UK unless you're going to get on it.
Yeah, if you're having a wine break at London Open in the UK, there's probably a bit of a problem there.
Well, we could do a bottomless brunch Zoom session.
Yeah. What's it called? Is it champagne breakfast or whatever it is?
Yeah, bottomless brunch. It's like 30 quid, all you can drink, with a few tappers.
Bottomless brunch.
Yeah,
Jesus.
did one of them with my rugby crew. And that was a mistake.
That's just the rest of your day gone.
It does. It ruins your day. It was fun. Like I
Becomes a
can't do
little
them often. Well, I took my mate's bicycle, thinking I'd bicycle home, and so we got there and I tied it up outside next to this like pole, and then I couldn't find it at night. I was like, "Where is this thing?" And I didn't think that was like we went bottomless brunch, and then we went to this pub in London called Four Thieves, which is like bottom floors like all like a typical bar, and then the top floor is like video games and like a little, I think like a 6-hole putt, and super fun night. And what ended up having when we left, I couldn't find the bike because apparently that exact spot that I tied the bike up is where they put all their rubbish for collection, and it was like literally under the bottom of all these bags. I didn't realize when I went back there looking for it the next day. I'm like, "Where's this bloody bike?" Because it wasn't mine. Okay, did anyone jump into these cells?
Yeah, I've been in and out once or twice. So I've got a position up right up the top that I haven't closed,
Mm-hmm.
and I've had a position that was in this consolidation here that I closed it out when it got to here.
Yeah.
The position I'm trying to line it up with. Oh, I'll do it down here. Got that position still running.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
one I closed out, and I've just re-entered another one here.
Mm-hmm. I was
I'm
waiting.
gonna sell.
You are? Cool.
I can't look at it anymore. I've got to go for a walk. It's just
I was hoping for one of these highs to be broken.
I was half expecting when this candle formed that we were going to retest those highs,
Right.
but we sort of couldn't get below this last support.
Mm-hmm.
Above, that last support.
Yeah, I think we. Well, this one did break that low. This was the fast move. The fast move will often get retested,
Yeah.
and then once we break in here, it's just downtown.
Yeah. You go down and retest 16,000. That would be nice. Well, looking on the daily, we are so extended.
Oh yeah, that's why I found it so hard to sell. So hard to buy yesterday. I was just waiting for that pullback. Then today, man, I just didn't want to attain it. But 100 pips straight up, basically.
Yeah.
Went for that all-time high. So it's like, you know,
100%.
but trading, like taking sales above here, is looking, you know, it's rewarding you now. If we can finally collapse. Like, to be honest, there's nothing said that was good for the German 40. It was simply like that would look like a short squeeze.
Yeah, so we're back down to that previous resistance that I had marked out, which was what I considered the top of the range.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this is just yet another fake out from that range.
Yeah, on the 30 minute, it's clearer.
Oh.
That's this bit over here.
Yes,
this
correct.
one.
Correct.
Yep.
We got a shit ton of like session highs in that area.
Yep.
Nice bit of structure in the New York sessions. Like it's a good zone.
Yep. All right, come on. Let's drop. what's nicest about this drop is it's still verifying or validating by, you know, obviously the sells that I took in here weren't great. Understatement, weren't great at all. But why is it? It's pretty important to at least, you know, if you're looking for sells, didn't really give me a great, didn't really give like a clear indication, but you know, there's proof here that selling, and some people did take Cowboys, but selling netted basically, you know, best part of 40, almost 50 pip move to the downside. So as long as you had a bias that you were willing to look for and go for, you would have done it right. Look, now yesterday, same thing is we had a push, nowhere near the same volume, and then it came down to halfway of the London range. Now yesterday just had continuation, so we're yet to see if we had a continuation, but there's a lot of similarity with today and yesterday.
Yeah, that was a 50% pullback just then.
Yeah, it was. And this area that we flagged as I was hoping that we're going to find resistance from. Is it going to hold as support? Are we going to do a little bounce? Are we going to close below it? And are we going to then continue and make a new low for the session? We'll see.
Well, the London low was on that that middle support line from that range, that map, that bigger range.
Say that again. The London low.
I'll post a screenshot to make more sense. But yeah, we didn't quite hit the 50. No, did we? No, we didn't hit 50% of London, New York.
We did hit the 50%
of Asian.
Oh, Asian session.
Hit the London high. The New York high. Sorry, we tapped
New York high. Yeah.
Because I've got a lot of green lines, I'm going to have to change them to a different colour.
Mm-hmm.
Blue. Oh, blue.
Where's gold at now? 95, just hanging there.
Yes. Nothing new.
Okay, NAS. Oh, NAS done nothing.
Yeah, NAS is sideways. The US 30 was a bit nicer.
Okay.
Like pre-London was beautiful.
Yeah, it was just straight up. Bitcoin's at 52. Has anyone got any Bitcoin?
Nah.
We're really interested to see what happens with Bitcoin this year. Okay, 30 seconds. And we've got the first hour closing. I wonder if this hour can push up a little bit and then we correct some of this hour candle. Okay, so this is the opening now of the hour. Oh, serious, Tom. 10,000 AUD worth at $25. That would have been... You would have retired.
Sorry, what was that?
So he's gonna... When Bitcoin was $25, he was going to invest into it. But he got talked out of it.
Oh, I've got to ask, who talked him out of it?
So the computer security guy.
Huh?
Like a IT guy.
IT guy. Has he punched him in the face anytime?
Well, you would have had to have had like some serious cojones to hold all the way up to 60,000, then to see it drop.
Yeah, true that.
I've got Ripple. I've got a bunch of that. Sort of sitting here. Kind of just... I was pretty interested in it. Like back during these spikes up in 2021, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a good thing." I got it at the lowest I got it was at 50 cents, and then the rest of it was around like 70 cents. So we're sort of sitting kind of like break even when you average all the prices that I got. So well, then just it just sits there now. I thought when I saw the spike here after I think there was like some court case, and it was back at the 90 cents again. I'm like, oh, here we go. And then since then, it's sort of just been, sort of making these higher lows, but it just feels like forever now that it's been trapped between this 50 and 60 area.
Yeah.
I'll probably never sell it. It'll crumble to dust, or it'll I'll just hold it, see if we can get up to like, I don't know, maybe if I can get 10 times, just take some. But I don't have much hope for it.
Mm-hmm. Never had any advice about stocks and shares. Well, one person told me to do it back when COVID first hit. He goes, "Mate, buy." And I just couldn't get my finger out of my backside in time and do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had plenty of shitty advice about not buying property.
About not buying property, yeah.
I had 2 or 3 really good properties lined up and got talked out of it. Both of which have gone 2x in like 6 years.
Yeah. The help of COVID.
Oh no, just property in general.
Oh, and you've got Ripple as well. Yeah, let's go. Come on. hopefully it booms. Oh, Glenn, Ivan's saying the same thing.
Oh man. One of the looked at when is up 3x now, and I nearly bought it off the plan.
Where were these places?
One around the Liverpool area.
Right.
I said that I ended up buying in Queensland instead, and we did well out of them as well.
Yeah, Queensland was a good investment.
Nothing like Sydney market.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, YouTube, I'm gonna call it there. Zoomers, stay on. But YouTube, thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you guys did better than I did today. I'm still gonna hunt these sells. Really want to see this pull. Like, I reckon we've got a good drop coming. So, I really do. So I'm gonna be planning those. All right. But if we pull back up again, then yeah, like this will be. I think this is a good sell zone. Just be careful. Like if it's getting close to New York session, let New York potentially sweep the highs. But I think a sell move will be pretty decent today. Alrighty. So I'll end it there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Zoomers, stay on.